Picture this, you're walking into a factory, just another day, maybe a little sleepy, coffee in hand, and boom, there's a humanoid robot casually strolling past you. Not rolling, not sliding, literally walking. And not in a creepy sci-fi way. We're talking precision steps, scanning components, helping with machine tasks, maybe even swapping out batteries like it's no big deal. Yeah, this isn't some far-off fantasy from a Marvel movie. This is AEON, Hexagon's brand new humanoid robot, and it's real, it just dropped, and trust me, it might be the most practical robot you've never heard of, until now. So here's the deal. Hexagon, the Swiss company best known for precision measurement tech, is entering the humanoid robot game, and honestly, they're not messing around. They've been working on robotics behind the scenes for a solid decade, and now they've rolled out AEON at their Hexagon Live global event. And the name? AEON? Yeah, it totally sounds like it belongs in a cyberpunk novel. But this bot is very grounded in reality. AEON is Hexagon's answer to the growing labor gap in industries that can't afford downtime. Think aerospace, automotive, logistics, manufacturing, all the fun stuff. The whole idea here is simple but powerful. Design a humanoid robot that's agile, super aware of its environment, smart enough to make decisions, and versatile enough to be useful across a bunch of different industries. Not just standing there waving its arms at a tech demo, we're talking actual work, from part inspection to digital twin creation. That's wild. Now look, humanoid robots aren't exactly new, right? We've seen Boston Dynamics Atlas do backflips. Agility Robotics has Digit patrolling Spanx warehouses, and Figure AI is already shipping its Figure 02 bots to customers. So you might be wondering, why should anyone care about AEON? Well, first off, AEON isn't here to entertain or go viral. It's built to get stuff done. No flashy tricks, just pure industrial purpose. And it's packed with features that make that possible. Let's start with agility. This bot is built for movement, like real factory floor object avoiding path navigating movement. It can walk like a human and perform tasks that require high precision. That's because Hexagon embedded its decades of precision measurement tech directly into AEON. So yeah, it's not clumsy or slow, it's efficient. Think of it like a robot that could dance, but would rather scan aircraft parts or help tend a machine. Priorities, right? But here's where it gets cooler. AEON is also aware. It uses what Hexagon calls spatial intelligence, basically a supercharged way of saying the robot knows what's around it, understands the environment, and can optimize its actions accordingly. So if someone leaves a cart in the way, AEON's not just going to panic and freeze, it thinks through it. It pulls in data from all sorts of sensors, vision, depth, probably lidar, maybe even touch, and merges it all into this internal brain that helps it adapt to new tasks. And all of this works in real time. So if you're thinking, man, this robot sounds smarter than my GPS, you're not wrong. Oh, and get this. It doesn't even need to stop for charging breaks. AEON features a battery swapping system. Yeah, instead of plugging in and waiting around, it just pops in a fresh battery and keeps working. That's the kind of thing that makes factory managers very happy. More uptime, less downtime, no drama. Now let's talk about what AEON can actually do. Hexagon says it's built for a huge range of use cases. It can do manipulation tasks, like picking up parts or tending to machines. It can perform inspections, walking up to a machine, scanning it for issues, and maybe even reporting on wear and tear. It can capture reality, by scanning and building digital twins of entire spaces, which is wild when you think about how much manual labor goes into that usually. And all of this? It's part of an end-to-end training system. AEON isn't just trained on one job, it's built to learn. That means the same robot could be doing part inspections in the morning, and capturing digital twins by the afternoon. Kind of like a multitasking coworker who never calls in sick. Now before you think this is all talk, Hexagon's already lining up early pilots. They're working with companies like Schaeffler and Pilatus to actually test AEON in real factory settings, not some lab, real factories, real tasks, real feedback. That's how you know it's serious. And here's where things get super nerdy, in a good way. Hexagon didn't build AEON all by itself. Nope, they partnered with NVIDIA, yep, those guys, Microsoft and Maxon to bring it to life. NVIDIA's AI platform powers the whole brain of AEON. We're talking accelerated computing, NVIDIA Omniverse for simulating environments, and the Jetson platform for edge AI. And they're also training AEON's decision-making skills with Isaac GR00T, NVIDIA's Open Robot Foundation model. It lets AEON learn faster and smarter from just a few demonstrations. Kinda like that friend who watches one YouTube video and suddenly knows how to change a car tire. Annoying, but impressive. Microsoft? They're bringing the cloud muscle. Their Azure platform helps train AEON at scale. So even if AEON's working in a factory in Germany, its brain could be getting smarter through a server in Texas. Global learning, wild stuff. And Maxon? They're responsible for the next-gen actuators that make AEON move with that super clean human-like motion. If you've ever seen a robot jerk around like a broken puppet, you know how important this is. AEON's smooth, like butter. Oh, and in case you're wondering if Hexagon is just dabbling in this, they're not. They actually acquired Septentrio NV, a company that develops navigation tech, earlier this year. So now AEON also has killer built-in location tracking for navigating industrial spaces without getting lost in the break room. Pretty useful, right? Now let's pause for a sec. Real talk. Would you trust a humanoid robot like AEON working next to you? Would you let it inspect your car before a road trip? Or run a shift at a factory with minimal human input? Let me know in the comments. Seriously, I want to know if people are hyped about humanoids doing real work, or still in nope, not ready for Skynet mode. Alright, back to it. AEON's not alone in this space. Boston Dynamics has Atlas, Agility Robotics has Digit, Figure AI is making moves with Figure 02, but most of those robots are still in the pilot phase or just hitting early customers. AEON is sliding in right when industries are starting to actually pay for humanoid robots, and it's bringing this powerhouse combo of AI, sensors, agility, and uptime with it. That's a big deal. The bigger picture? AEON is part of this wave we're calling physical AI. Not just chatbots or code-generating AIs, but robots that live in the real world, that perceive, reason, move, and interact. AEON is physical AI in motion, walking, adapting, performing real tasks that humans don't always want or need to do. And yeah, the robots are coming, but not to take over. They're coming to help, fill gaps, and handle the dull, dangerous, or downright boring jobs. Hexagon's vision isn't about replacing humans, it's about empowering industries to keep moving when labor's tight or tasks are too risky. That's the kind of future I can get behind. So if AEON keeps evolving, and let's be honest, with Hexagon, Nvidia, and Microsoft behind it, it totally will. We could be seeing these robots deployed at scale in the next year or two. Not just one or two robots in a lab. We're talking fleets in warehouses, factories, even transportation hubs. That's not tomorrow's tech anymore. That's right around the corner. Okay, if you made it this far, first off, you rock. Second, smash that like button if AEON kinda blew your mind. Hit subscribe if you want to stay ahead of the tech curve with more humanoid news, AI updates, and future crazy drops like this one. And hey, tap the video on the left if you want to see how another robot just flew using jet turbines. No, seriously, jet-powered humanoids are real now too. See you there, peace.